Hi there.
Hi, welcome back to Curious Collection. I'm Will.
I'm Cinnamon.
We want to give you guys an update on our episode that we did on 10/28 titled We're Deleting 2,000 Items from eBay. And it sounds very salacious, but that's exactly what we did. We deleted 2,000 items.
Yeah.
About 700 from our main store and
another
close to 1,300 from our ad store. So absolutely crazy. It took 2 days to go through all of those listings, pull them all, trash all the product.
I will say that this is not something that we are telling other people to do.
Yes.
So this is not us saying this is how you're going to save your eBay store. Like that's not what this is. This is us trying to do an experiment. We've had some suspicions that you want to go into.
Well, again, reference the last video that we did on 10/28. And I will certainly link that in the description below. So definitely go back, rewatch that so you kind of know what we're talking about. But the suspicion is that our store is underperforming to eBay standards. And the idea behind this came from a video which we referenced that suggested possibly that where your product falls in search results is a direct result on your store conversion rate, not on the product sell-through rate.
Right.
Again, if you're selling a product and it has a 50% sell-through rate and everyone else is selling that product, they're also having a 50% sell-through rate. So that doesn't actually tell eBay anything about your store or your capability of converting it into a sale. So that's really what we were focusing on, is we need to try to drive up our conversion rate in hopes that we'll get better converting traffic in the future. So we're going to use this backward measuring tool to hopefully manipulate, and again, manipulating the eBay search algorithm is against policy. So we're trying to do this within the bounds of what is appropriate. We're not trying to break any rules. We're not trying to get kicked off the platform, certainly. We're trying to improve our store conversion rate so that we can have better search placement and we can sell more product. That's really what it's about.
Sure.
What's been going on with our store, and we'll get into the numbers this week. Our sales have been slipping, and they've been slipping all year long.
Yeah.
The more items we list, the less we sell. And that doesn't make sense.
It really doesn't. Because, I mean, like, that's what we were doing is we're like, okay, well, like, the more listings we get up, then the more ability we'll have to sell. And that was our goal, right? That was our thought process. So we were like, okay, let's get up 50 listings a day, every day for years. Like, that's what we were doing. We were getting as many listings.
Well, sure. And if you think about the idea that if people come to your shop and they see 100 items, well, they're only going to have 100 items. Now they have more likely
chance that they're going to buy something.
Right. And if you give them 10,000, well, now you've got 10, or 100 times more items to look at.
Right.
And theoretically, you should have 100 times more ability to sell something.
Right.
But that just isn't happening.
No.
So I'm going to jump to the data because we've kind of been tracking this now for almost a week. We said that previously on our video, we had looked at the conversion rate. It was at 1.4%.
Right.
On Monday the 28th.
What does it look like?
So as we jump in, we've got a 90-day report. This was printed out. This was a screenshot that we grabbed off the app. And you can see it was done on the 31st of October, so Halloween Day. Our sales conversion rate was 1.5%.
So it had gone up the 0.1%.
No.
It was 1.4.
It was 1.4 on Monday.
Right.
For the 30-day.
Gotcha. This is the 90 day.
So this is the 90 day.
Okay,
this is giving us a much broader average of what we're doing.
Okay.
And so again, this is a backwards looking tool. So really to understand what's going to happen, we need 90 more days to really understand, is this helping our store? Is it hurting our store? Or is it doing nothing at all?
Right. And And again, we don't live in a vacuum, so this isn't a perfect experiment, and causation doesn't equal correlation, and
Right.
all of those wonderful
Right.
things.
And
And
monitoring and measuring one store certainly is not indicative of
Right.
the entire platform.
but we'll still
10,000.
share,
Right.
the results that we're seeing.
Right. So as we jump in further, we're going to drill down. The 30-day, you can see that we're at the 1.4%. Again,
Mhm.
we're talking about the difference between the 28th and the 31st. We didn't
of
even
days.
get the items off from the platform until the 30th.
Mhm.
So there really wasn't an opportunity to have any effect. You can see there in the impressions that our impressions are down almost 11%. So the impressions are down, the views are down, the sales are down,
Mhm.
everything is hurting. Next screen, we go to the 7-day. So the 7-day, again, this was printed out Halloween Day. Sales conversion rate was 1.6%. So for the week, things appear to be improving. Now, is it because it's the end of the month? Is it because we did this experiment? Again, I don't actually have any answers.
No.
All I can do is share data right now.
Mhm.
As we push forward, this today's screenshot. So this was 11/3, so Sunday night. And again, measuring a Sunday is really
Right.
hard. You can see that. Sorry, this was Saturday night, I believe. This was so 11/2. We had 2.1% conversion rate. Saturday, you would expect a better conversion rate. People
Mhm.
have money, hopefully.
Right. So they're
Um,
more apt to buy.
Right. And then so next screenshot here, Sunday the 3rd, sales conversion rate 2.7%.
Mhm.
So the one thing I do like about this is that, when I go into the eBay reports, they tell you that the sales and the traffic and all of this stuff, nothing's finalized for 3 days. But I can go in the morning, I can pull the report, and
Mhm.
I will get this in real time. If I've had this morning, I checked it, I had 24 views and I had 0 sales. So I can go in and get active up to the minute
Mhm.
data. And, if theoretically, if somebody was more compelled, they could, plot all of this onto a chart and really go crazy with it. But,
We're just not that nerdy.
I'm not going to go into that depth of detail, but it's really good. And it's very promising to me to see that 2.7. So since I've been monitoring this, we have not had a day that we've seen a conversion rate at that level.
Yeah.
We have, I want to state, we have not changed anything else about our company or our business. We haven't changed our promoted rate. We have not changed any coupons, shipping,
No.
anything along those lines. So it is promising. We're going to continue to monitor.
We hope so.
We will, again, we'll do another update on this probably next month. And again, is that going to be accurate, or is the holiday traffic going to
Right.
impact
We're going
that?
into
It's hard to say.
Q4. All we can do is something, right? Like we
Right.
have to do something so that we feel like we're doing something.
Right.
We're doing the listings. We're doing all of the wonderful customer service that we've always done. We have to feel like we're doing something to try to help our store succeed.
Right.
That's where we're
Right.
at.
Yeah. So, and again, we're at the point, frankly, where it can really look like and maybe feel like we're kind of grasping at straws at this point.
And maybe we are, honestly. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. Is I am genuinely, I want this business to support our household. And if it doesn't pick up in the next month, then there's a reason that I kept my nursing license. So
Right. So that is something that we've been talking about, is the potential for possibly, returning to full-time corporate work.
yeah.
I don't want that to be a surprise for anyone. I don't think anybody that works in the industry is really surprised
Right.
to hear anybody talking about that right now. The economy is struggling. There are
Mhm.
a multitude of factors out there. We kind of hit on, last week with the political elections here in the U.S. and the economy and the holiday season, and
Right.
like there's just a vast array of things. Again, too much to really put on one item or one problem.
Yeah.
So, again, we'll see what happens. We're going to
Mhm.
continue to analyze this through the month and hopefully update you guys next month. And frankly, at that point, we'll also have a decision on whether or not we're
Yeah.
going to continue to be a full-time reselling couple
Right.
or
Right.
if it'll just be a one-person reselling.
Hmm.
So, all right. Well, please drop some comments down below. Let us know what your
Yeah.
thoughts are on our experiment.
How's your business going? You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I know that we're not the only ones looking at this going, you know, is this the end of what we know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so tell us how things are going for you. Tell us what things are you doing to try to keep yourselves afloat during these hard economic times? Like what do you got? Share with class.
Yeah.
You know?
And then again, if there's anything I may have overlooked with the data set,
What
let
other
me
numbers do
know.
you want to see?
Right.
You know, what would help to make better sense of this experiment?
Right.
What
Yeah.
do you guys think?
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks
Like,
so much,
subscribe.
guys.
Please drop those comments down below.
All right. Good luck to you out there.